this real quick and give y'all kind of a what's going on here to give you an idea of what everything is happening. So here we go. We're thrilled to see so many of you enjoying the new features introduced in version 2.0. Your positive comment and feedback are greatly appreciated, and we're delighted to welcome back previous players who have returned to the game. Although the release didn't go entirely smoothly, we've been working hard to resolve the issues that arose. The introduction of graphic advanced features and updates in the Horizon OS caused some functionality problems for Quest 2 users. We apologize for the inconvenience, appreciate your patience as we work to try and fix these issues. So apparently they had a lot of issues that I haven't had to deal with really, but I guess you can kind of see we're doing a little bit of a shake here. I think I might need to go to my settings and kind of fix that real quick, because we shouldn't be doing that badly of a, fuzzing out and everything. But this is some of the stuff that's happened with bringing up the what's many issues require. We're not really worried about that. In response, okay, change law, gameplay. Huge improvement to overall memory use. Improve how characters, lighting effects, friend or foe identification. Fixed issues causing crashes in shooting range, FOB, and downfall remastered. Falling damage corrected when using ladders. Fixed falling rate when letting go of a ladder bars. Weapons, fixed rate of fire for the APC-9. Maps, fixed collisions issues with the semi-truck in Northern Quarantine. Fixed ladders not working if you had proximity grip enabled. Adjust jets and helicopters flying out of the ground. Fix several exploit on bizarre rooftops. Fix occasionally culling on downfall and bizarre improvement performance. Quantum portable toilets now have collision preventing players from entering them. We could enter them before. I've never seen that. Anyways, fix Oculus culling on quarantine, improve performance. Fix occlusion culling issues about abandoned lookout through the pipes. Custom content, fixed audio, reverb zones, and ladder perch zones not working in custom games. So what all came up with this? We are thrilled to announce that the higher anticipated Onward 2 is now live. This major update brings plenitude of exciting new features, improvements, and enhancement to the game, further enriching the immersive experience with a focus on delivering more realistic gameplay, improved performance, and new content. Update 2.0 promises to take your onward journey to the next level. Get ready to gear up, squad. Up and dive back into the action-packed world of Onward like never before. Let's take a look at the major features, including an updated 2.0 for a comprehensive overview of all updates. Please refer to the change log. Here's some of the new updates. A major overhaul on the weapons and utilities have been included in this patch. When performing a graphic update, it also allowed us to opportunity to update many aspects of the weapons. Update weapons. You have new graphic overhaul for weapons and utilities, including updates for faction-specific items. 13 new weapons added. New scope technology added. New weapon functionalities added, scope zeroing done on all weapons, reworking weapon trajectory. And onward, this is some of the photos and stuff like that. That looks great. The list of new weapons being added are Marcos Go, M87 Specialist, Vector Specialist, HK416 Rifleman, HK452 All Classes, M4A1, I've used that one a few times, M27 Markman Support, MR73 Revolver, Rifleman Marksmanship, AK-103 Rifle. This is for the Volk. Sage 12 Specialist, that's a shotgun, I believe. APC 9 Specialist, MP443 scratch all classes, stench, AP, specialist, support, and tons of others. Operations, this is some of the new characters you can choose from. Ours is over there right now. I haven't really messed with him. I didn't even know that was there until today, actually. Let's see. I really wish it would quit doing that. I don't know why it's moving around so much. So let's see why it's doing that. Hang on just a second. Pause. Alright, let's try that again. Maybe it's just because I'm looking on this thing. Okay. Back to what I was saying, I had some issues. I think it's just doing this because I'm in a different browser, so I'm having this run. So you'll see a little janky thing going on. I apologize, but that's nothing I can really do about it right now. But new maps added. Downfall remastered day and night, so we can do both day and night now. That looks pretty good, actually. Pretty decent. Onward, this is some more of the maps. That looks great. This is the other one, Tanker Day. Let's see, environment enhancement. Items to help you feel more immersed in the environments have been added into the game. The environment events are sent to happen as a chance occurrence when playing on some maps. That is pretty cool. It sounds like something off of Battlefield when they have that out. Climbable ladders added to Downfall. Overgrown shooting range FOB for Operation Base Kit. No one understood that. Bizarria. Environment events have been added to some maps, including things like flyovers, lightning, and so on. Major quality of life improvements. We want to make sure we also address and include some of the major community requests we have been receiving. We are including the following: no co-op game mode, retrieval added, hunt mode expanded, added options for additional waves of AI to spawn after 32. This is pretty cool. Wave setting options are 48, 64, 9600. I've actually played one game that I didn't record with a group of guys. Doing this one right here was a pain in the butt. We died, of course, but we got all the way down to like 160 people or something like that. And unfortunately, we all ran out of ammo and we died. I really wish I was recording it. Okay, assault game mode with updated boundaries added to Subway. Save spawning has been added, so we don't get killed as soon as we pop up. Options to enable, disable crossplay added. That's pretty cool. Let's see. Headline features replaced all existing weapons models, textures, and everything else related to their visual and sounds. Add new types of weapons, pump action, shotguns, and revolvers. New weapons, M87, Victor, HK416, HK452, M45A1, M27, MR73, AK103, and I could go on and on, but I'm not going to do that. They replaced a lot of attachments on there, added new types of weapons attachments. Awesome. Added 20 selectable operations, and so on. More weapons, overhaul, ballistic. They have done a lot on this. So I'm just going to kind of go through here and just pick out some more stuff, read a few things. The game mode is what I actually want to get into right here. They have a few different game modes on here now. So the first one here, it says, name our new game mode. Retrieval, this is similar to hard drive recovery missions from Mercenary Mode. This is awesome. I've played a little bit of it, and that's probably what we're going to be playing today, is this right here, Mercenary Mode. It is awesome. I will go into details of it later, but this is the reason why I want to play this game right here. I played a little bit of it, and it was fun. It's hard, but it's fun. You will see why in the future. Okay, if you haven't already played this. Gun game now uses random factions and faction-specific equipment like grenades, added a pump action shotgun, mode to 1 in the chamber, male and female VIP added for escort mode. The gender chosen will match your Marxo character. In FAA modes, we use your character selections, but we do use a random faction variety. Added safe spawn functionality, because we already know that if we get killed, you safely spawn back in that place. Free roam of their bodies being camped. Okay, added visible walls to indicate the playable area in Subway Assault. Allow for up to 512 bots to spawn. In co-op modes, they will respawn when over 32 bots are selected, and ammo boxes will appear. Bots and AI, they have improved the AI tremendously. Responses during travel states, so they react more realistically when taking fire. That's cool. They made it a little bit better. AI no longer speak Russian, but English with a thick accent, allowing the player to hear what they are doing. They really probably didn't have to do that, but I'm glad they did. They should just put like subtitles or something down here so you can read it, because, you know, it would make it like really happen, because not all of us who go to war can speak their language. But anyway, that's pretty cool. That's awesome. AI now has several new voices, events for throwing flashbangs, throwing smokes, and taking fire. AI now have both male and female voices. That's awesome. And some miscellaneous stuff. You know, add visible Quest 3 control for Quest 3 users. Tutorial updated. All menu tiles play localization now have male and female variations. Added a new draw, blah blah blah. And they did some major bug fixes. Looks like it. Yeah. I'm just going to scroll. If y'all want to read this, y'all can, but I'm not going to. That's a lot to read. Turn down this music a little bit. Don't want that to be copyrighted against me. Alright, so we got that down. But yeah, I tried to record this video a couple of days ago, and I did a good job getting everything recorded, but then it just did not allow me to upload it onto my computer or anything. Something happened to the part where it got corrupted or something. So now I'm having to restart this whole entire video to get back into this game. So what we're going to do, we're going to do the single player. We'll have other parts of the videos probably playing before this part right here that tells you the updates and everything that they've done, and some other things that are coming later on down the road, and maybe a little bit of a gaming thing, a little bit of a mission on one of them. But I'm not sure how I'm going to fix this video so it works that way, but we're gonna have to figure out how to do that, because my other one just did not want to come off my phone or go on my phone or anywhere, so I just could not do what I wanted to. It was a really good video too, but you know, that's just how it goes sometimes, especially being on Oculus and stuff like that, and my computer being older, it doesn't want to, you know, work with the USB cords and stuff like that on my computer, so it makes it a little bit more of a pain in the ass, pardon my language. But anything, we're going to go in here and start doing this. In case y'all don't know, I'm going to do a quick review if you didn't watch the beginning of this video. Mercenary, you start with nothing. You start with a pistol and night vision, and then you have to go through and do missions and stuff like that to get weapons given to you and stuff like that. And I think there's like 5 at one time. Yeah, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 missions. Then you get right here. I'm not sure how all this works, mission progression, but what we're gonna do is do the best we can, and hopefully this video will actually work like it was supposed to last time. So what we're going to do, we're probably going to do an easy one at first. This comes with a shotgun. This is a RPG-7 and an SV-98. I don't like any of these really. I wonder if I could do duos, trio, quads, auto. Oh, so you change this and it changes the hardness apparently. Duos. Okay, challenge level goes up. Harder, then it goes hardest. So this is if you get a group of people to play. That's cool. So we're just going to do auto right now. None of these is what I really want. I don't really need an RPG. I really don't need a sniper rifle either. I'm not a big fan of them. But I guess I'll go with a shotgun. I guess we'll go with this one. Hopefully this records better than my last one. I had so much information on it but it just would not let me record or anything. Or it recorded, but it didn't do what it was supposed to. So that sucks. But anyways, you know, that's just how it goes sometimes. So what we're going to do, I've done this mission before, and I'm pretty sure we're going to have enemies all over this. So we're entering here. I think we're probably going to have enemies. Come on. Probably enemies around here. Probably one around here. Probably one here somewhere. And probably one there. It doesn't tell me how many I have, but I'm thinking there's probably about 3 or 4. I think it's 3 at the beginning of the game. So I know this guy, I think he does a patrol like right here. Because I almost got killed at the beginning of the game last time I did this. This one, they go right around this area. So we're going to have to figure out where I'm going to go. Because they got this whole in place covered. But we will make it somehow. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and confirm it. Because we don't have any other weapons we can do. And we're just going to go straight into it. I'm going to make this probably a short video to combine with the other ones because, yeah, things did not work out like it's supposed to. Alright. Well, sit down real quick. Alright. We have one there. It's really close, actually. One there. It's not too far off. And we have one right there. So, my best course of action was probably go this way. Because he's alone by himself over here. I'm going to try to go this way as quickly as possible and hit them right here. There's a total of 5 hostages, and these are the only ones they showed me so far. So, we're going to have to go slow and steady. And hope we can find them. Get this down off. Alright. Ooh! Turn myself a little bit. Very carefully. Clear so far. Check upwards. This way. I'm squatted for crying out loud. You should not be making that much noise. Alright. We're in the right place. So he's right through there. I believe. He's pretty close. Hear him. I hear him. But don't see him. I don't think he can go through here. No. We hit one. Alright, slow and steady. We hit one. Oh, he has a flashlight. It's probably gonna alert the others. Down. 3 to go. Tactical retreat. Flashlight, didn't I?
Don't let them escape.
Let's get behind some cover real quick. come in right there. I'm gonna probably pop him there. Right, so we got 2 more. They're ways off, looks like it. Alright. See, I love these kind of games because you really have to be tactful of how you're going to approach this. It takes 1 or 2 shots and you're dead. Just straight up. So there's a guy right over there. I think I can get up and go. I really wish we had they could put something on our heads so we don't have to hold this tablet while we're walking. Some like fancy glasses or something. Maybe they'll put that in a upcoming update or something. That would be pretty cool though. Kind of like those new Google glasses and stuff like that you can wear and walk around with and see what's going on. Oh man. Don't want to be lit up, so we're gonna go around this corner here. They're up there. Killed that one there. They're not too far. That just reloaded, so they have flashlights. They didn't have flashlights last I did this. Okay. Can't see him. Saying right ahead of me, right over there. So what we're gonna do is squat down and slowly approach, because they're crossing paths. I can take one at a time, but I would hate to try to take both of them. Okay, they're walking around this area, looks like it. There's one right there. It's a long shot, but I think I can do it. If he goes around there again. Come on. That's a hard shot right there. I'm not gonna not chance it. But when they come over here, we'll be right on them right there. Unless they change their path again.
Area secured.
Nope. There he is. He survived. For sure, that was a headshot on him. Bit of a blind fire though. I think that was luck. The other one's right around that corner. Oh man. Alright. So he's gonna be around this corner probably. Here he comes. Where's he gonna go? He almost got behind me. Almost. Nice. Survive. Good. Again, I've said this before on my other video. I don't really care about the time rating because it's just me. So we're not going to even attempt to try to get the time rating. I'd rather just be able to survive. Because the object was completed on normal, and we are survival rating S+. It would be nice to get more points, but you know, it doesn't give you a time frame to finish it like it should. But you know, that's how it goes sometimes. So I got my weapon choice here. I can get primary reflective, the shotgun right here, shotgun there, primary magazine, attachment support stockpiles, weapons none. I don't like shotguns, I really don't. But they can come in handy if needed. So that's mission 1. We may do one more, or maybe 2 more. I don't know. We're gonna do probably one more, then we actually might go into playing with the other people. I haven't played with other people in a little while, so you know, might be a good thing. So we got quite a few choices here. We have a light machine gun, a machine gun, and assault rifle. The HK418. Not sure if I would want that one. It gives me an extra syringe. Ooh, primary suppressor. This one might actually be a good one to go with. That's a night one. Not really, night doesn't really bother me that much, but I haven't done a day one here. But we will see how this one goes. So we're gonna hit this one right here and see how it goes. Yeah, I know, failed by time rating. Who gives a damn? Whatever. So this is day, so it may be a little bit harder because I can't hide as easily as I can in night. Okay, it gives me a shotgun already. Don't need those. Don't really need those because it's daytime, right? Yeah, day. So we don't need those on us. Primary iron sights. So we get reflective sights. We got that on there. Damage massive, but I'm not gonna be using that. I'm gonna be using that pistol more than anything. So let's see. Let's pull this way towards me. I'll start the game here in a minute. Need to see how this setup's gonna be. A shotgun is not gonna be very helpful through here, but it's still something to have just in case. Alright, so I'm here. There are gonna be multiple people probably around here. I know we're gonna run into a few probably around here. If I can grab this. I know we're probably gonna run into a few. Probably gonna run into a few in this area probably here. Some of them may be here. Back up a little bit because I'm going outside of my guard safety. Come on. There we go. Alright. So we're going to have some probably way over here. Probably going to have some over here, most likely. I know we may have 1 or 2 around this area, but I'm not sure. We will see when we get out onto the game, actually. But it happens. If you mess with your Oculus too much, it stops recording. But it's alright. I noticed it. It probably needed to be stopped anyways because I don't know how much memory I got left on this Oculus. I have a lot of stuff downloaded on it. So, but anyways, I think we're good. I marked that. I think they're going to be somewhere around there. So we'll see how this goes. Oh, we'll get a machine gun off this one at least. Alright. This is not exactly where I wanted to start, but it'll be alright. First, we want to get down, though. See where everything is. So we got a guy there. I believe that indicator means he's down below. I think this guy's down below also, and that one. So they're pretty close to us, actually. I think we got one right out there. We got one over here, so we may take that one out first. They're pretty alone. So he's doing a patrol over here. This guy's sitting right here. And this guy's sitting right here. And there's total 7 hostiles. So this could end up being a very difficult game, but we'll see how that goes. All right, let's get to it though. There'll be somewhere right there. Moving, or she just move around very slowly. Oops. Shit. Spotted us. Got him. Too many rounds. Way too many rounds. It's a waste of a grenade though. Okay, there's another one coming. Same direction. It's right across from me though. I wasted so much ammunition on that one. He's at the back.
Order acknowledged.
Not the guy I was gonna go after. But still, good enough. One in there. Could be multiples.
I'm going to check it out.
Check it out.
Order acknowledged.
Now it's done. Scan for hostiles. He's close. Oh.
Visual on target.
Okay, so all three of them's this way now. Okay. He's coming. He wasn't moving, so I needed to. Alright. Two more hostages. Or hostiles. Alright. Shot, one kill. Another guy. Right past those cars. That's a good shot, actually. closer. Alright, I think it's her. In that corner. You're trying to flank.
Order acknowledged.
Last one you acknowledge. Victory! Nice. Did pretty good. Let's see, I got pistols, secondary magazine, extra syringes, and we want the assault rifle. But yeah, we did pretty good on that one, I think. F, of course, a survival. We dropped on that one for some reason. That's unfortunate. So yeah, that is part of the mercenary update that they did, and it is fantastic. You could play hours and hours and hours of this game in this area. You really could. But we don't really have time to play hours and hours and hours. So, I mean, it's getting kind of late, actually, to be honest. Yeah, it's kind of late for me. I may have to call the video here, but this was awesome. And I'm sure I'm going to do more videos on here. I may actually at one point do a full-fledged just play all the way through until I get to this and see what happens at that star right there. But I have work in the morning, and unfortunately, you know, YouTube doesn't pay my bills at the moment. So I'm having to, you know, actually get a job and go out and do stuff. But I do appreciate y'all stopping by and watching this video. If you like these types of videos, please leave a comment in the comment section below. And please leave me a like and a share if you feel up to it. It is awesome game. If you have not downloaded this game or updated it or anything like that, or haven't played it for a while, I highly recommend get back into it, because they have so many different things now that it's just amazing. It's just amazing what they've done with this game from the early stages when I first started playing it to what it is now. And they've done so many improvements on it. Just wanted to make sure that it actually is recording me. It crashed on me and it said it was recording, but I don't trust it when it says that. So anyways, as I was saying, if you haven't played this game in a long time, or, you know, took a break from it for a while, it is incredible now. They've done so much for it. I've not played the multiplayer game yet. I think I'm going to do that probably maybe Friday, maybe tomorrow, when I have more time to do it. Maybe. I don't know. I'm not absolutely sure what I'm going to be doing at that moment. But we will make that decision once we get to it. But as of right now, if you have not been playing this game or have thought about getting it, I believe it's well worth the money that you will pay to get the game. Especially with this new update and everything that they came out with. It's awesome. I'm not going to read all the details because I probably did that on the other part of this video that you've seen at the beginning of here. But they came up with all kinds of different updates, AI, and everything else. I do wish on certain things, like you're playing single player and everything, their mode right here, the mercenary, I really wish it would save the progression so you wouldn't have to start all over again. But I guess they did that for a reason. You know, it's a mercenary, you need to complete it all the way through. That might actually what happens whenever you play the game. If you beat all of the missions up to the star mission, then you may actually get to save it or something. I'm not sure. But anyways, back to what I was saying. I do really appreciate y'all stopping by here. If y'all like these types of videos, please give me a like, a share, a comment. I read them. I check every day to see what kind of people are asking about the games and stuff like that, and I would love to talk to you about it. I'm also probably going to do a review on I've been asked this a few times, the difference between the Oculus 2 and the Oculus 3. I may do a video on that with some of the information I've found, and I may put that up, but this is just I've never played with the Oculus 3 itself. This may just be me reading off information about the difference between the Oculus 2 here and the Oculus 3. We'll just have to see how that goes. But I think I'm going to end the video there, and thank you for stopping by. It's the Lone Wolf saying stay frosty out there and have a great and wonderful night. Later.